And you know, Dan, I know you're like me, always liking to dig into the numbers. One of the numbers I found fascinating, I wrote about it this morning, is what I was calling the authenticity gap. We asked a great question, I think, which is, which of the candidates will say what he believes? 65% of people said they had either a great deal or a good amount of belief that Ron Paul would say what he believes. Gingrich, 52%, Romney, 51%. Now, this is among Republicans, so, you know, you've got a bare majority. Does that speak to, it's obviously a problem we've known for Romney, this kind of do people believe him, but does that speak to why we're talking about Ron Paul 14 days before the Iowa caucuses?
I think in part it is, although I would add this caveat, Chris. You know, Ron Paul is a kind of non-politician politician, and I think people recognize that, and so they think he's less likely to sort of hedge his bets or, you know, take care with his words or do things like other politicians sometimes do. I think that voters, even Republican voters, tend to see both Romney and Gingrich as more traditional politicians who are more likely to say what they think they need to say to try to win support. It's clear if you watch Ron Paul in these debates, he's prepared to say whatever he wants to say because he genuinely believes those things. Some of them are quite controversial. I don't think it's a recognition of his overall support, but I think it's a reason in why he's developed some support of significance in Iowa.
And Dan, to your point, you know, we asked which position would hurt the most. 45% of people said Ron Paul's position on Iran, which he talked quite a bit about in the last debate, made them less likely to vote for him. So being honest and straightforward only gets you so far. Dan Balz, my colleague and friend, thanks for joining us.